Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the Niceville High School class of 2021.
Good evening. My name is Kendall Woolley, and I am the treasurer for the class of 2021. Please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem performed by the NAHS Opus 1 seniors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of arms bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land free and the home of the brave?
Good evening and welcome family, friends, and guests to the graduation of the Niceville High School class of 2021. My name is Lizzie Wasson, and I am the Vice President for this year's senior class. Please join me as we stand silently for a moment of reflection, remembrance, and respect. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Hanson, and I am the senior class secretary. On behalf of Niceville High School, we would like to extend a warm welcome to the school board member from District 5, our representative who we very much appreciate being here tonight, Dr. Diane Kelly. At this time, please join me as we welcome to the podium the principal of Niceville High School, our greatest cheerleader and biggest supporter, Mr. Charlie Morello.
Thank you, Elizabeth. There is one other honored guest here tonight, but I asked Elizabeth if I could do that introduction, and because she is quite possibly the sweetest child I've ever known, she allowed me to do so. During this past 15 months, Superintendent Marcus Chambers faced the impossible task of somehow keeping our students learning in the midst of a global pandemic and handling these very important decisions that he would be forced to make, knowing he was going to take a lot of heat with so many people having such strong opinions all over the board on how schools should handle things. Mr. Chambers, I know that you have a cabinet of people who you depend upon for input and assistance, but I also know that being the guy ultimately in charge of making these tough calls can be a very lonely place. Well, sir, please know that you are not alone tonight. You are in a stadium full of Eagles who recognize that you place the highest importance on getting kids back into schools, but giving families options if they needed them. You found a way for us to play sports and participate in fine arts performances and let kids do what they love to do. But finally, you made it work for all of our families and loved ones to be here to celebrate graduation tonight. So thank you, sir. We would not be here without your leadership. Superintendent Marcus Chambers. It says on your program that 2 people will be doing the commencement address tonight, but there will actually only be 1. Shri Patel was a student of mine when I was a principal at Destin Middle School who I knew very well. She was able to get a waiver to attend Niceville High School, which made me very happy to get to be her principal again. Shri Patel is top shelf, and here's a little story to explain why. During her 9th grade year here, Shri stopped by my office, and she wanted to ask me a question. She asked me, what do I have to do to speak at graduation? That's always been a goal of hers, and it would mean the world to her. She was only a freshman, and she was already thinking about this. So I explained to her that the top 5 students in the graduating class and the senior class president gives the closing remarks. She said, yes, sir, I got this. So Shri, she was busting in the classroom. She loaded up on AP and ACE and dual enrollment courses to try and crack that top 5, but she came up a little short. This year's top 5 are very, very high-achieving students. But she also ran for freshman class president and won. Then she ran for sophomore class president, and she won. And then she ran for junior class president, and she won. So her path to the podium was clearly going to be as senior class president, which she would obviously win. But this is where I unknowingly stepped in and screwed the whole thing up for her. I worked very closely with the SGA president on things like spirit ideas and community outreach and just really cool stuff for our school. So selfishly, I knew that Shri would be awesome as the SGA president. So I reached out to her and asked her to run for that office. Wanting to please her principal, she agreed, and she ran for SGA president, and of course, she won. But this is a different post than senior class president. So without realizing it, my request to her took her off the speaker list for graduation, something that obviously meant a lot to her. So tonight, I'm going to right that wrong. During congressional session, a representative can yield their time on the floor to another representative, thus giving up their time to speak. Tonight, I choose to yield to the Madam First Lady of Niceville High School, Shri Patel. With a little bow. It's all yours.
Good evening and welcome, everyone. For those of you who I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet, my name is Shri Patel, and I have been fortunate enough to serve as our class president from freshman to junior year and student body president this past year. I've been told a time or two that I have the tendency to overuse the words thank you. So, in keeping with that theme, I thought I'd give a few thank yous to those that have gotten me to where I am today. To my family, Mom, first and foremost, happy birthday. It brings me much joy to know that you get to watch your first child graduate on a day as special as this for you. Were it not for your unconditional love, reassurance, and amazing cooking skills to get me through all-nighters, I probably would not have made it to this day. To my dad, thank you for providing comedic relief and advice every time I was overwhelmed, stressed, and lost in what I was doing. To my younger brother, best friend, and other half, thank you for giving me a reason to work hard and dream big so that you may have someone worthy of being looked up to. Next, to Mr. Morello. Being under your leadership for almost 5 years has provided me with many opportunities to develop immensely in all aspects of life. Your never-ending support and encouragement has allowed me to excel in every endeavor I choose to pursue. There are not enough words to express the gratitude I have for everything you have done, not only for me, but for anybody that you have ever worked with. Thank you, Mr. Morello, for offering me many years of advice and guidance. Your mentorship will never be forgotten and will always be appreciated. Lastly, to you all, the class of 2021, thank you for entrusting me with the position of president for all of these years. Thank you for never blaming me for all the things that COVID took from us and for still being positive whenever we were told no. Thank you for being supportive, not only to me, but to your fellow classmates, and for making the best out of what little we were given in comparison to past years. Towards the end of my presidency, I was asked, Shri, how does it feel to have that weight on your shoulders? To know that you were the face of every mistake, every unfortunate event, and every mishap that your class experiences. At first, I was taken aback, but then quickly realized that is not how I view my position in the slightest. I saw it as, I am the face of a class whose athletes have won game after game, event after event, and medal after medal. A class that has theater, chorus, and band programs that have all put on performances unmatched by any of their competitors. A class who has students going to Ivy League schools, including a valedictorian with the highest GPA in the entire Okaloosa County School District. I know I am without a doubt looking at an extremely talented group of innovators and world changers. Now, most great speeches end with some philosophical quote, so I thought it best to reference a rapper so pivotal to our generation that my speech would be incomplete without it. Lil Uzi Vert once said, "I'm just doing me, and to me, that's what got me this far." Seniors, I hope you continue to be yourself and work hard, for that is the reason that you are sitting here today, about to start a new chapter in your life. I am so honored to have been given the privilege to lead this class for so many years. I wish you all the best of luck going forward, and remember, once an eagle, always an eagle. Thank you.
Good evening to my family, my friends, and the faculty and staff of Niceville High School. I'm James Baird, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you because you've been incredible. And I'd like to congratulate the class of 2021. Woo! There we go. You can bet. In the future, when I have kids and they're sick, they don't want to go to school, I'm going to bring up this year to them. You can bet that. Classic phrase, when I was your age. When I was your age, gosh. You know, I always thought of graduation as a far-off event in the future, even in May. But it's no longer that mark on the calendar. It's here. It's the present. And stand up here, I really have to wonder where all the time went. And that reminds me of something my pal Confucius told me a long time ago. True story. He told me, we have two lives. The second one begins when we realize we only have one. I've met so many people who finished high school and then they wonder, what now? I mean, you go to college, you get a job, you work, everything's supposed to fall in place from there. But is that enough? We truly begin to live when we realize we only have one life to experience all the wonder, the beauty, the happiness that this world has to offer. We truly begin to live when we go out and we dare to dream. We truly begin to live when we ask ourselves the very simple question: are we satisfied? No! The answer is no. We can't be satisfied. We have so much more to do. We can't rest now. We will forge ahead into the great unknown like the eagles we are. We have legacies to leave, folks. The clock starts now. There are callings for all of us, whether written in the stars or written in our hearts, and only those who dare the dream can go and seek them out. The future of our lives is no longer some point in the fog. It is here. It is knocking at your door. Let it in. Make it comfortable. It is waving to you across the ravine. So go and take a leap of faith. If there is one thing that you take away from this speech, let it be this: the future is now. Thank you.
Imagine being the guy that has to go after that. Hi, Eagles. I'm David, and I plan to talk about our time in Here's High School, but I think the reason we're all here today is because we're ready to move on. Because of that, the remainder of my speech will be quoted from the novel Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Ringel. Today's a happy occasion. I've been looking around up in the stands, down on the field, and all I see are happy, smiling faces. Although, my dad seemed pretty upset this morning. He said that once I go off to college, he'll have no one to tell his dad jokes to. I said he'll have to store them in his dad-a-base. But this is something we've worked a very long time for, and I believe that staying focused and determined to achieve our goals has helped us get where we are today. I also believe in facing your fears. It's a scary thought that 9 out of 10 people who are afraid of hurdles never get over it. I don't know if that's completely true. I think 80% of statistics are made up. But these 4 years, I firmly believe that focus and determination have helped me get where I am today. And that's something I can attribute to my teachers here at Niceville High School. I know Mr. Reichert and Ms. Korpine, they've helped us stay focused in the classroom and also on graduation requirements and goals outside of class. And for that, I'm extremely grateful to my teachers here at Niceville, as well as mentors in the community who have showed me how staying focused and showing up every day really pays off in the end. And so I'd like to leave you all with one final message, and that's something my dad told me earlier this week. I was telling him my plans to go off to college to study rodents, and he said, "Ryan, go for it." Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2021 and honored guests. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Catherine Veth, and tonight I'd like to talk to you about what we're all here to celebrate, our high school experience. Niceville High School is ranked as one of the best schools in the nation, and I am extremely proud to be graduating from somewhere with such an excellent reputation. But there's more to Niceville than meets the eye. To me, what really defines our school is its culture of kindness. I can say with absolute certainty that something positive happened every day at NHS. Little things really did make the past 4 years special. Students put inspirational quotes on sticky notes in the hallways, held doors for each other, and just made each other laugh for no reason. No one had to do any of that, but you guys did. And I'm thankful to be part of this group of amazing people. The teachers here also made a huge difference in our lives by being kind enough to help us with their classes and sponsor clubs. So thank you. I think everyone can relate to my experience of little things making a big difference in life. Mother Teresa said, "Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless." If we remember anything from high school, let's remember the times when we said those kind words ourselves, helped each other, or made each other smile. Congratulations, class of 2021. Let's go on to do great things, knowing that we'll take our kindness with us wherever we go. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carly Wilcox, and I just wanted to say congratulations to the Niceville High School graduating class of 2021. Everyone's journey here has been different, but persistence is the attribute enabling us to be here today. Former New Jersey Senator Bill Bradley said, "Ambition is the path to success. Persistence is the vehicle you arrive in." For me, my journey truly started in 2016. I moved here from Bellbrook, Ohio, right before 8th grade. My father was in the military, and for the majority of my life, I moved every 1 to 2 years. As I got older, it became difficult to leave behind friends and houses, but Niceville, Florida is where I found my home. We take the challenges life throws at us with grace and overcome obstacles with determination. You are the determining factor in your life, but having strong people surrounding you never hurts. And we have had great support here at NHS, our home, because as Drew said, once an eagle, always an eagle. As we move on from high school, we should set our sights high and look forward to our futures wherever life takes us. My future path directs me to FSU. Go Noles!
Fabian Lee Trevino. Gabrielle R. Carley. Riley Olivia Cleveland. Liza Bell Contrado. Joseph E. Decker. Courtney Lynn Downs. Caitlin Elizabeth Early. Caleb Michael Houston. Andre Tyler Reynoso. Brianna E. Smith. Joshua D. Smith. Joshua Gabriel Stefani. Peyton Marie Townsend. Emma Catherine Wallace. Christian T. Wainsgard. Heather Nicole Worley. Kalani G. Yen. Kendall Lane Woolley. Elizabeth Donovan Wasson. Elizabeth Camille Hansen. Shri J. Patel. James Brian Baird. David W. Dye. Ryan Philip Ringel. Catherine Rose Veth. Carly Suzanne Wilcox. Caitlin Louise Stringfellow.
Ryan Tyler Abad. Naomi Renee Abel. Zimrai Naphtali Abraham. Houston Wilbur Adams. Kaylee Mariah Adams. Tessa Lee Adams. Hudson Akers. Cody R. Albert. Aiden Colin Allen. Jordan Malik Alloway. Angel Xavier Alvario Ponte. Jacob Bruce Ammons. Abigail Marie Anderson. Ryder N. Anderson. Dominic Joseph Anacarico. Morgan Elizabeth Ashley. Mia Catherine Albert. Ryan M. Leclaire. Madeline Sharon Kennedy All.
Zachary V. Bale. Brooklyn George Barrett. Trinity Ashante Barrow. Troy Michael Barrow Jr. Zach Rain Bartenbach. Elizabeth Nicole Barrett. Delaney Claire Barton. Luke Anthony Bosch. Abigail Sky Basham. Noah Philip Battels. Malachi T. Boffman. Marcus R. Boffman. David McKinley Beard. Krista Eve Benaglio. Maxwell James Blythe Bentley. Austin Slade Benway. Levi Corey Benway. Brooke McKenna Benz. Robert Dean Benzenhofer. Sophia W. Berry.
Julian A. Beazle. Gage Aaron Binion. Avery L. Bowles. Cody Barry Baldus. Draymond Lofton Bauer. Marley E. Boykin. Ashlyn Marie Brackett. Clara Beth Bradley. Zachary Abraham Branch. Chloe Paige Brannon. Case A. Brinkman. Orion J. Brogdon. Paige Elizabeth Broussard. Clara Catherine Brown. Nakira S. Brown. Melena R. Bryan. Peyton Elizabeth Burke. Ian Davis Butcher. Julia Ryan Campbell. Trinity Amore Carricker. Michael Austin Carruthers. Daniel Antonio Castellanos. Mary Grace Chandler. Madeline Rose Chavez. Morgan Elizabeth Childress.
Chloe M. Christensen. Odith Roxali Cisneros Jimenez. Tyler Chow Clark. Austin Edward Clarkson IV. Roland L. Clay. Catherine Jane Koger. Bethany May Cole. Jacob Alexander Collister. Cole Alexandre Compton. Robert Clayton Cannell. Jahari J. Cook. Kenzie Faith Cook. Brianne McMillan Cooper. Samuel Leo Bolden Cota. Maishawn Coward. Carly Danielle Christ. Heidi Maylele Cruz Zepeda. Christian James Culberson.
Kaylee L. Cumby. Preston James Cumby. Bradley Davis Cummins. Elena L. Curry. Megan D. Cusinado. Carly Elaine Cutbush. Connor W. Daigle. Olivia Trinity Faith Dale. Tarzan David Richard D. Ritter. Ashby Everton Deep. Christopher M. DeGrella. Joshua Otta Delamater. Nicholas James Desmond. Mariana Isabel Diaz. Alexandra Christine Dickerson. Anna Elizabeth Dietzius. Caden A. Dover. Jazrell Samantha Dubas. Sky Susan Domenigo. Jacqueline Janine Dunn. Kenyatta Zahir Dunn.
I already checked.
Carly E. Duval.
Step up. Zev Graham Edelman. Cyan Rochelle Edenfield. Cody Michael Edwards. Seth Christian Edwards. Austin N. Elliott. Yes, you are. Ethan James Elliott. Patrick Ryan Elliott. Aiden Seth Elsinghorst. Connor R. Emerson. Amelie Yoli Espinosa. April Jane Wendy Esteril. Elliot Carter Etheridge. Gracelyn Joan Evans. Jasmine Rebecca Evans. Jacob William Everman. Austin H. Ewing. Bragg P. Farmer. Brandon Caleb Farr. Ashlyn Marie Fernandez. Maya Charisma Figueroa Russell. Miles Porter Fleming. Lizabella Fleshman. Kathleen Nicole Flores. Giada Lucia Fonto. Loudon Jax Ford. Hannah Grace Forrester. Chase Landon Forer. Travis Reed Fossum. Kylie Marie Frazier. Chastity Janet Freeman. Michael Robert Frey Jr. Devin M. Fritz. Michael Emmanuel Fuentes.
Braden Lee Gammon. Kylie J. Garrick. Christopher William Garland. Jasmine Lee Ann Garvey. Alexander Charles Gary. Christopher X. Garza. McKenna Colby Geary. Caden Andrew Geisler. Madison Renee Gilletta. Riley Lee Gibson. Haley Danielle Gilbert. Miranda Elise Gillespie. Skylar Blake Gillum. Sean Daniel Gilligan. Shelby Aaron Godby. Kylie Summer Golden. Samantha A. Gonzalez. Audrey Elizabeth Gorton. Madison A. Gould. Addison Brooke Grandy. Caitlin Brianne Grant. Nicholas Taylor Green. McKenna Reese Gregory.
Jaden Bryce Griggs. Renna J. Griggs. Renee S. Grisotto. Kylan E. Grun. Brian Evan Gustafson. Graham Eric Gustafson. Caitlin Lauren Gutierrez. Nathan Gabriel Guyton. Zoe Marie Hablett. Bailey E. Hall. Jake Grant Lee Hall. Galena Marie Hampton. Reese Catherine Hansen. Christopher Logan Harrelson. Abigail Grace Hartley.
Ethan Scott Havercroft. Connor Brian Hawkins. Gunnar L. Heckler. Casey J. Hendricks. Justin Tyron Hendricks. Solimar Hernandez. Jaden Hernandez Rogers. Ryan M. Heron. Krista M. Higley. Claire Ann Heinley. Athena Rose Hobbs. Reagan Elizabeth Hodges. Alex Mateo Holton. Lillian L. Holtree. Carly Ray Honeycutt. Olivia Grace Hooper. Reagan Elise Howell. Zachary Robert Ruby.
Go ahead. Ethan Taylor Hunt. Alexander W. Houston. Caitlin Teresa Hutchings. Kaylee Leanne Ingram. Jack Ryan Isley. Derek Malik Jackson. Kayla Shay Jacobson. Adeline Elizabeth Jetton. I know. I got you. Jeho DG. Elias Lloyd Jimenez. Ethan Conan Jimenez. Elizabeth Grace Johnson. Ira Johnson. Victoria Isabella Johnson. Andrew Harris Jones. Dylan Charles Jones. Michaela Marie Jones. Michael Gregory Jordan. Bryce Tucker Joyner. Angeline Laura Rose Kaminsky. Alexander James Kane. Kaylee Michelle Kadrowski.
David J. Keisher. Paige Renee Kelly. Devin Michael Kelsey. Thomas Wayne Key. Akira Aaron King. Brody Austin Kirkpatrick. Brady Clay Koger. Briella Marie Kohler. Mackenzie Ann Kosho. Tanner H. Krebsbach. Jacob Bartholomew Kulo. Trevor John LaBelle. Shane Cooper Lakani Lau. McCoy Gordon Lamb. Hallie Page Lander. Emily A. Langston. Jaslyn Ashley Lance. Olivia Lura Lee. Leilani Mana Marie Ledford. Jalen Amara Loring Lee. Keelan Omari Lino. Brooke Nicole Lesher.
Jalen T. Lindley. Marcus Deshawn Lennon. Haley Marie Littleton. Luke David Loftus. Lacey Lynn Lonan. Macy P. Lohr. Hunter James Levin. Lars Christian Lundgren. Kimo Tomoto Makanole. Aaron Isaac P. Manuel. William Evan Marcantonio. Elizabeth Ann Marlin. J. David Marquardt. Carly Cheyenne Marshall. Lake A. Mathis. Raymond J. Martin. William Kenneth Martin. Mirka A. Martinez. Alina Lavon Massey. Jaden Alexander McBride.
Aiden McCarthy. Macy Ray McLaren. Logan Matthew McDonald. Ethan Nathaniel McKnight. Jamarian Marquise McNulty. Mary Brennan McWilliams. Madeline Jane Medina. Trevor Vincent Mee. Ethan Andrew Meyer. Mallory Marie Mendoza. Emma Noel Miser. Go ahead. Benjamin Alexander Miazga. Bryce Andrew Milkeris. Catherine Elizabeth Miller. Nathaniel A. Miller. Jalen Dimitri Mills. Owen Parker Mills. Matthew Breck Mixon. Mia Angela Malaterno. Bristol Phoenix Malega. Chloe Elizabeth Moody. Leighton Alexander Moore. Marley Shaylin Moore.
Haley Marie Moriarty. Step up. Kendall Lamarck Mosley Jr. Alexis Nicholas Morg Bowden. Kylie J. Murphy. Tyreek Dante Murphy. Jaden Marcus Nappy. Alexia Marie Nelson. Nathan R. Nelson. Evan K. Wen. Lin Foon Hong Win. Sarah Nogoroto. Mia Rose Normand. Maya Elsandra Nunez. Mason Tucker Nunley. Justin C. O'Connor. Ellie K. O'Laughlin. Jaden D. Oschlager. Javon Jamal Oliver. Luke J. Almos. Paige Victoria Olson. Kelly Ann Olson. Chloe Elizabeth Osborne. Jonathan Patrick Ott. Dalton Richard Osley.
Tabitha Joy Palmatier. Ashton Anthony Parker. Sean Elliott Parker. Dev Jitendra Patel. Austin T. Paw. Ryan Christopher Paulson. Yevgeny Władysław Pavlichenko. Braden Sean Pelham. Tayden Jamal Pena. Ian Scott Pendergraft. Paige Elise Penman. Wilson McKinnon Perkins. Avery Noel Perry. Spencer Falcon Peterman. Ashley Isabel Pierce. Sarah Elizabeth Pinkard. Tatiana M. Pistolich de los Rios.
Michael Pogany. Alan James Polk. Caden Malone Powell. Maria Larry Pozeranis. Dominic M. Prestari. Alyssa Marie Ron. Auriello J. Ramirez. Ella Regina Randall. Emily F. Reed. Branson Gavin Feinhardt. Colin Gabriel Rethmeyer. Paige Elizabeth Ray. Rihanna Marie Roan. Anya Isabella Rude. Amaya Jade Riccio. Lily Walton Rice. Brian Rico. Blake William Rigdon. Zoe Camille Rivas. Ashley E. Roberts. Madeline Clara Roberts. Adrian Ryan Rodriguez. Sophia R. Rodriguez. Daniel Rodriguez Tejeda. Madison Rogers.
Samuel Walter Romer. Joshua T. Roman. And Alicia Christina Rosa. Yep. Braden Lee Runnels. Elizabeth Ann Runyon. Kyle W. Rushing. Brennan Reed Russell. Callie Alexis Russell. Haley Michelle Ryan. Aiden Christopher Riles. Francesca Iva Sampson. Alexis Marie Sanders. Kirsten Jasmine Sang. Joshua D. Scannell. Caitlin M. Schock. Kaya Nicole Sharp. Rachel Faith Schiller. Elena Pilar Schleit. Bo Cannon Schultz. Emma Marjorie Schroeder. Curtis Jamie Schuster. Aaliyah Edo Skotka. Anna Grace Seaman. Elizabeth Jean Seegers. Ethan K. Shelstad. Haley Ann Shelton. Joshua Isaiah Shepard. Maya Simone Sherwood.
Devin Allen Shields. Ethan Antone Silva. Ashton Blaine Simshauser. Paul Raymond Scala. Helena Rose Small. Jackson David Bill Smith. Tobin C. Smith. Michael Ray Snedden. Jake Davis Snell. Lana G. Sorensen. Pedro Q. Sotelo. Liz Marie N. Soto. Kaylee Ann Sparks. Reagan Grace Spence. Benjamin Royal Steele.
Carter Douglas Stevenson. Tyler John Stewart. Michelle Natalie Stinn. Caitlin Noel Stowers. Sabine Sky Strickland. Paige Marie Solsky. Dominic James Simonet. Alexandria Elizabeth Taylor. Olivia Christine Tedusky. Madison Christina Tenor. Nicole Marguerite Terry. Daniel James Terrio. Ian Christopher Thomas. Alexis Carol Thompson. David A. Thrash. Chase Brian Tidwell. Nathan William Tiller. Marley Kate Tobick. Jackson L. Topol. Christian Byron Torres. Miranda Lynn Treadway. Noah Justin Tritz. Lacey Marie Trussler. Destiny Nicole Tullis.
Haley Rose Underwood. Alyssa Maria Viejo. James Carl Vance III. Matthew Charles Vandenboom. Laura Joan Vandenbosch. Sweetheart. Matthew Howard Vanderford. Catherine Lita Vargas. Camilla Marie Vasquez. Zoe Brooke Veman. Melanie Reese Vogt. Sydney Carolyn Vorse. Caitlin Joy Vroon. Emma Lee Wagner. George Edward Wainwright. Lena Grace Walker. Rachel Lynn Wandrick. McKenna Reese Warrington. Tristan Alexander Webb. Ryan Michael Waymeyer. And Darcy Lynn Welburn.
Todd A. Wendell. Laurel Way Wentworth. Hannah Olivia Wetherill. Kaylee Ann Marie White. James Riley Wicker. Matthew C. Willard. Dalton Aubrey Williams. Ian Thomas Williamson. James Hayden Wilson. Jonathan Michael Wilson. Ethan Alexander Wolf. Jillian S. Woodley. Camden Trace Woolley. Alan Joseph Worley. Larnell Tashawn Worley. Avery Michelle Wright. Cameron Jaden Wright. Ayana Zuri Wright. Kayla K. Yabui. Michael Lewis Yandel. And last but certainly not least, Ian R. Zimmerman.
Good evening, fellow classmates and families. I'm Caitlin Stringfellow, your senior class president. This year was nothing short of a miracle for all of us. The class of 2021 was resilient through this entire year. COVID-19 did not define us, but it did make us stronger. And by stronger, I mean the dominance of the girls' athletics. If you are a female athlete graduating with honors and a state medalist, please stand up and stay standing. Oh, just wait. Next, if you are a female athlete, stay standing, ladies, stay standing. Next, if you are a female athlete and a state medalist, please stand up. There we are. This includes the dance team, ladies. Lastly, will all the female athletes please stand up and stay standing? These are wonderful women, y'all. Stay standing, ladies. These hardworking, dedicated, and strong ladies represent the following teams at Niceville High School: basketball, cheerleading, cross country, the dance team, flag football, golf, lacrosse, soccer, swim, tennis, track and field, weightlifting, and volleyball. Talk about beyond impressive. I also want to point out that Nakira Brown made history at Niceville in girls flag football and is playing flag in college. Congratulations, Nakira. The girls' athletics this year at Niceville were absolutely astonishing, and I could not be prouder to be an athlete myself. The boys weren't half bad either. All right, you ladies can be seated. In case you didn't know, I have been a part of the Eagle Pride for the last 4 years. The Eagle Pride will always have a special place in my heart. I may not have been the best horn player on the field, but I worked hard and had fun every moment of it. This is what band is all about, and I truly believe the friendships that I made while being in the band will last a long time. As I close, I want to be very clear. No matter what you do, always work as hard as you did as while being a Niceville Eagle. There's a motto I live by, and it's if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything. As long as you work hard and have a great attitude in your life, your dreams will come true. Thank you, Niceville High School, for the last 4 years. I wouldn't be the person I am today without the teachers, the band directors, administration, Mr. Morello, and Coach Sprigman. I would also like to thank my family, but really my incredible parents. Mom, Dad, thank you for all the support and love you've given me, but especially this last year. Everything that you've done to protect me and the boys will never be forgotten. I am beyond blessed to have been your class president this year. As we go into this new chapter in our lives, don't take anything for granted. Live your life with no regrets. Thank you, and go Eagles, and go Noles.
Class of 2021, please rise. Move your tassel from your right to your left. I now pronounce you graduates of Niceville High School. Let them fly, baby!